it's Saria. Today we're gonna do something a little bit different. So instead of doing my usual DIYs, I decided to do the Disney tag video because I've watched it on like 1,000 people's channels and I really love it and I really want to do it. The channel I most recently watched it on that I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna do it, was Emma and John. They're this cute couple that does Disney videos. If you guys want to do this tag, I will leave the questions in the description box below. Sorry if I'm looking at my phone. Sorry if I'm looking at my phone, that's where the questions are. Obviously I cannot memorize these. Most of these I haven't actually looked at. I just pulled it up online and I'm gonna try to answer like on the spot, gut feeling, what is my answer? So without further ado, let's get into the questions. Alright, so favorite animal. Maybe I should have looked at these ahead of time. Okay, I think, actually no, I know this one. My favorite animal is Scuttle, the bird from The Little Mermaid, because he's hilarious and I love how he's like explaining what human things are even though he doesn't actually know. And I love, my favorite part is when he's like serenading Eric and Ariel and he's like wah, 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 wah. Okay, so favorite character of all time, and I'm not gonna lie, I cut out like 5 minutes of me just making weird faces as I thought. But my favorite character of all time is Genie from Aladdin, and truly like it took, I know it sounds stupid because this is like like it's not that big of a deal. So absolutely Genie, I commit to it. He's my favorite. There it is. My favorite classic movie is definitely Peter Pan. It's probably just the nostalgia for me because there's literally like, my parents have a videotape of me as like a 4-year-old and I'm sitting on the couch and I'm watching Peter Pan and then it ends and I literally jump up off the couch. I go to the VCR. What VCRs? And then I rewind it and then I hit play again and I watch it all over again because I loved it that flipping much that I could literally watch it all the time. Favorite hero? Originally I was going to say Hercules, but I have to go with Wreck-It Ralph because he's a villain, but he's a hero. It's the best. That movie is seriously underrated. Sorry. Favorite heroine? So my brain naturally goes to Meg, but when I think for like an extra second, I have to pick Kida from Atlantis, who again, super underrated, super forgotten, but Kida is amazing. She's so cool and she like talk about feminism. She's just a warrior and amazing and such a good, just, yeah. So Kida, best heroine. Favorite kiss. So this one, it is the scene in Hercules at the very end when Hercules and Meg kiss. It is so stinking cute. Favorite love song. I think it has to be At Last I See the Light song in Rapunzel. That song is just, oh my goodness, it's so beautiful and it really just tugs at your heartstrings because you can like hear them falling in love with each other. It's so good. It has to be that one. Favorite original character. I'm assuming this is like the Mickey gang. That's really hard. Okay, it would have to be, do Chip and Dale count as one character? I'm gonna say yes. They're a package deal. So I'm gonna say Chip and Dale. And if I had to pick one of them, I wanna say Chip, just because when I went to Disney World this past time, I had the cutest interaction with Chip. It's really, really cool. Favorite Pixar film? This is really hard. Oh my god, because I love Pixar. My heart probably goes to Monsters, Inc. I love Monsters, Inc. so freaking much. Runner-up would definitely be The Incredibles. And The Incredibles 2, because the second one was amazing. Oh my gosh, if you haven't seen it, go see it. But it has to be Monsters, Inc. Favorite prince? I gotta go with Eugene. Eugene Fitzherbert, Flynn Rider. He's the best. He's so funny and he's sweet and he's just everything. Favorite princess is absolutely Ariel. Just the fact that she's a mermaid, like she automatically gets like bonus points because mermaids are awesome. But she's been my favorite my whole life. Like I went through little spells where like Pocahontas was my favorite for a long time and Belle, but my heart always goes back to Ariel because that movie is just amazing, and Ariel is just an adventure. Sorry guys, my memory card filled up and shut off the camera, and so back to where we were. So we just did favorite princess and now we're on favorite quote. Okay, I don't know if it counts as a quote necessarily because it's like almost a conversation, but it's that part in Pocahontas where Grandmother Willow makes the ripple in the water, and she's like, something so small grows to so big or something like that, and then she's like, but someone has to start them, and she's talking about change because she's like, you know, you are only one person, but someone has to start it, and I think that's very inspirational. Favorite sequel? Oh, The Incredibles 2. No questions. Favorite sidekick? This is hard. I would probably say Mushu because he's hilarious and awesome. Favorite song, like of all time? Okay, lower it says favorite villain songs. We're gonna cut out all the villain songs. My favorite song, this is so hard. You have to pick, just pick something. It is not a lifetime commitment. Okay, I think, okay, I'm just gonna go with Part of Your World because Ariel's my favorite princess, and that song I've probably sang more times in my life than any other song because I love it so flipping much. Favorite theme park attraction? Okay, so this could be like a ride or just like an interactive thing because the only other thing it says is show. So not a show, but like a ride or something. So I think that I would have to say, this is so hard, and I change my mind constantly because it used to be Haunted Mansion. Oh, I'm wearing my Madame Leota shirt. I need this, what? Okay. But when I think about like what ride would I be most upset if I didn't get to ride going to Disney World, I think I would have to say Peter Pan's Flight. That one I would be really heartbroken if we missed. Like if it was closed. Although Pirates of the Caribbean was closed and I was so sad. Gosh, that stunk. It was the worst. But yeah, I would say Peter Pan's Flight. It's a classic. Your whole family can ride. And we have only one daughter, so we all got to ride together, which is really fun. Favorite theme park? Magic Kingdom. I don't know. I feel like this question's always like, what's your favorite theme park after Magic Kingdom? Okay, favorite theme park show is absolutely the fireworks show at the end of the night at Magic Kingdom. Happily Ever After. Is that what it's called? If it's not, I'll put it like in text right here. Favorite villain? Maleficent. Absolutely Maleficent. She's fabulous and amazing. And I love Ursula too, I do, but Maleficent is #1 villain, absolutely. Favorite villain song is Poor Unfortunate Souls. I love that song. I would honestly say that might just be my favorite song overall. That's what I was struggling with earlier. Least favorite Pixar film? Cars. I feel like that's everyone's least favorite Pixar film. And I like the movie, like I would never say it's a bad movie. I just, of all Pixar's masterpieces, I just don't think Cars, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I just insulted Cars, my bad, no. Cars, you don't deserve that. Planes. Planes is my least favorite Pixar movie. You missed the mark, Pixar, I'm sorry. By the way, if Planes is your favorite movie, please don't take it personally, I'm sorry, these are just my opinions. You might hate The Little Mermaid and that's okay, we're all entitled to our own opinions. Least favorite song. Probably it would be something from like, okay, the Snow White song, the I'm wishing for the one I love to find me. I know all the words, but like her voice is so high-pitched And the song is just not as catchy as other things. I like when the Prince comes into the song. I think it's got a nice little duet kind of thing going on. But just that high-pitched, not my favorite. Not my favorite. I still love the movie, but just that song's not my favorite. Movies that make you cry. So there's so many, because I'm a crier in movies. Like, movies can make me cry like that. Like, they don't even have to do much. I mean, it's obviously, it's when Mufasa dies in Lion King. It still gets me every single time. Can I say runner-ups? I'm just gonna do it. If you don't care, then I'm sorry. But runner-ups, the beginning of Up, when Sully has to leave Boo. And that's it. I'll stop. I'll stop just naming things that make me cry. Oh, and then the end of not the end, but the part in Toy Story 3 where they're all holding hands in like the incinerator. Oh, okay, I'll stop. Movies that make you laugh. Oh, The Emperor's New Groove. The Emperor's New Groove makes me laugh consistently every time I watch it. I literally would say that I think that is the most underrated Disney movie of all time. Overrated movie. I feel like a lot of people say Frozen because not because Frozen is not amazing, but just because Frozen got hyped up more than I think any kids movie has been hyped up ever in the history of time. I still want to say Frozen. Everybody says Frozen. Okay, I'll be cliche. I'll say Frozen. If I think of something else, I'm going to edit it back in. Oh, well, that's not fair. They did Moment That Makes You Cry, and now they're doing Saddest Death. Okay, well then I'm changing it. So then the moment that makes me cry is probably the moment where Sully says bye to Boo and he gives her a hug and his eyes are all watery. That breaks my heart. Saddest Death is Mufasa. I literally don't know that there's a death that is more traumatizing than that one and more heart-wrenching than that one. Songs that always get stuck in your head. Whistle While You Work gets stuck in my head all the flipping time. Which I don't mind, I like the song. And then it says song, so I guess I'll leave it at that. Whistle While You Work. I don't know why. I feel like that doesn't get stuck in anyone else's head, but I'll be like in my craft room working and I'll be like, just whistle while you work. Okay, the first movie I ever saw in the theater was Lion King. The saddest scene from your favorite movie. Okay, my favorite movie. Okay, in Ariel, I'm gonna use The Little Mermaid. Even though I don't know that I would say The Little Mermaid is like my end-all be-all favorite Disney movie. I really don't know. These questions are so hard. Okay, so I'm gonna use The Little Mermaid, and I would say the saddest scene in that movie is when King Triton takes her place. And then he like shrinks down into that little wormy thing, and then she looks at him and she's like, Daddy? That part really gets to me. Underrated movie. I already said this, I ruined it. Emperor's New Groove. Underrated. It is so taken for granted. It is so funny. I'm determined to make a pair of Emperor's New Groove ears because I gotta give it some love, man. We did it! We succeeded at the Disney Tag Challenge, kind of, even though I cheated on like every question by giving multiple answers. If y'all liked this video, please let me know in the comments below. I loved doing it. I love doing Disney info stuff, and I really do want to get to know you guys more, so please leave me the answers to your favorite stuff, your least favorite stuff, what was underrated, what's overrated, best song, best Pixar movie, worst Pixar movie, best Disney movie, worst Disney movie, all that stuff. I just hit my ears. By the way, these are my Tafiti ears that I made, and the best thing about these, wait for the reveal. On the back. I got so many compliments on these in Disney from the cast members. They were like, oh, those are so pretty. They're Tafiti, right? And I was like, yeah, but what by? Anyway, if you all want to see a tutorial on these in my ear, what's that called? Series, my ear series. If you want to see these, let me know. I'll probably make them in the future. Thank you so much to all of you who have subscribed. I appreciate it so much. It really just keeps me motivated to keep making these. I love making them. So yeah, please subscribe if you haven't already and join our tiny little Disney family. I hope you liked this video and want to see more like it. Hit that subscribe button and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!